Just remind everybody who is on the call with us to go ahead and get your questions into the chat feature of Zoom, as a few of you already have, and we will get those to you. See, someone's asked for permission to record. I believe we've allowed that for you. And if anyone else needs to do that on their device, you can request it if it's not already been done. But we are trying to allow you to record as you enter the meeting. All right, Coach, you made it to playing on Saturday. It's got to feel good. Just talk about your impressions right now.
Oh, gosh, we're just so excited to be playing tomorrow. This group is, as all the teams up here, have just worked so hard, and we've come a long way, and we're just so excited to be playing tomorrow. Tough effort tonight with Bowling Green. They gave us everything we could handle, and I thought my team responded really well.
For Trinity, you hit the floor a lot today. Can you describe how physical the game got and how it affected your mindset on the court?
Well, physical, yeah, it was very physical this game, and I know I'm always on the floor in each game we play. And my mentality was just like to let everything slide and keep playing with the team, keep doing my thing.
And Coach, could you just talk about Trinity's performance today?
Trinity came up big time for us, and she has all season. She's our leader. She has the ball in her hand most of the time. She can get to the basket. I was really proud of her, the way she maintained her composure on the floor. I thought early they were kind of getting to her a little bit, and she doesn't smile out there much, but that's the intensity that she brings, and I think we played off of her today, and she got to the basket, got to the free throw line. She's tough to guard, and she made a couple big shots when we needed them, for sure.
For Coach, this is from Josh Moir, the Herald leader.
Mm-hmm.
It's a young group that you have, but they played with poise after Bowling Green tried to rally. Just how exciting is that for you for the remainder of this event and looking ahead?
Yeah, I mean, I think with what we lost last year, I lost 5 seniors that played, they played a lot. Alex, Trinity, and Josie were my main subs coming back, or, players coming back. And they've just embraced our freshmen. I know one time I had 4 freshmen out there at one time, but it doesn't matter who we have out there. We talk about, we're just a team. It doesn't matter what age group they are. But actually, we had some things happen. We played Bardstown the last game of the season, on a Tuesday. And then we had our games canceled that weekend. So we had about 2.5 weeks to kind of really work with our team. And we went back to the basics and really worked on game situations and being poised on the floor and reversing the basketball. And so I think that time that we had really helped us and prepared us for this run in the state tournament.
Jeff Lightsey, WBKO. Coach, what were you able to do to keep LynKaylah James from scoring in the second half?
Well, gosh, I have Alex Wolff right here. She stepped up big time, got in a little early foul trouble at the beginning in the first half. But, we were trying to front her and get backside help, be physical with her. And, I thought Alex stepped up big time. And then Angelina came in the second quarter and gave us some really good points and production there. But my bigs played big today, and I know I couldn't be prouder of them.
For Alex, talk about the defensive performance today. You caused 29 turnovers. Could you just comment on your all's defense?
I think we were everywhere. I think we played together as a team, and we weren't playing for ourselves. We were playing for each other, and we really just worked together.
Your thoughts on your defense today?
Oh, we pressed them early, and we got them to turn the ball over. And like I said, our length causes a lot of people problems in our quickness. And then, we had Alex in the back to kind of stop that. I thought when they got back in the game, the second quarter, we were fouling a lot, and we allowed them to get to the free throw line, and they stepped, I think they made 10 or 12 free throws the first half. And that kind of got them back in the game. So we talked about the second half about just playing good defense, keeping them off the free throw line, and just trying to play our game and play with poise. And we were able the second half to kind of come up and set, because we knew Trinity wasn't handling the ball too much in that second quarter. So we tried to get her a few more touches.
And looking ahead, Keith Farmer talks about Franklin County or Anderson County, who you could face. In a nutshell, what do you know about each of those teams?
Well, obviously, I know Franklin County, that all starts with Brooklyn Miles, the UT commit. We haven't played them, but we have played Anderson County. They actually beat us on a half court, pretty much a half court bank-in three-pointer. So, we're familiar with them. We did play them this season. So I think it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be an interesting matchup for sure.
And last question from Jason Frakes, Courier-Journal. That was your 699th win. Thoughts on 700 potentially coming in the state semifinals?
That would be nice. But, I've never coached for the wins. I really enjoy what I do, and I get to work with great kids like Triniti and Alex and players. And so it's never been about wins for me. It'd be nice if we got it tomorrow. But I just want to come out and play well and not have any focus on me, because it's about this team. It's about what they do and not what I do.
All right. Thank you all very much. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Next up to the podium, we'll have Bowling Green Purple's head coach, Calvin Head, and his student athletes, number 5, Kiyah Gray, and number 44, LynKaylah James. James just named an all-tournament team member following her performance in the quarterfinal loss. If anyone has questions for Coach Head, Kiyah Gray, or LynKaylah James, feel free to pop those into the chat feature now. Thank you. Thanks for joining us, Coach. If you could just give your opening statement on how you thought the game went and what you take away from it and what you'll remember about this experience.
First, I would just like to say congratulations, Sacred Heart. Outstanding team, well coached. It was a great game on both ends of the floor. I thought our kids really battled. I thought we could have folded several times throughout the game, and they just showed a bunch of resilience, which is kind of sums up our season. We've had a resilient group of girls all year, and when they face adversity, they just keep fighting back, and we just couldn't catch a break. Need a shot fall here or get a rebound here or don't make a turnover there. And I thought we could have probably changed the momentum a little bit, but still proud of my girls.
This question for Coach as well. Did the effort to make the comeback in the first half possibly lead to fatigue in the second half?
Honestly, I don't think so. I think we were in high spirits at halftime, and actually we came out and executed a set and scored and went up, and we kind of went back and forth there. I don't think fatigue was an issue, even though we played 8 extra minutes a couple of days ago. I just think that their pressure was just a little overwhelming in spots, and we just turned the ball over a little bit too much.
Jeff Lightsey, WBKO for Coach. This loss is obviously tough, but what can you say about this team and the season?
I can't really tell you in the amount of time that I got, how much this team has grown this season, and we didn't get healthy until the regional tournament, and we had our full roster, and we felt like that when we had our full roster, we were very competitive. This group of kids, they are the definition of resilient, and I wouldn't trade any of them. I just told them I wouldn't trade that locker room for any locker room in the state, and these 2 young ladies sitting beside me has led us the entire year. I think LynKaylah may be the only one that's played every game this year. And then this senior here, we wouldn't even be here without her. And her journey is just crazy to even talk about. So I'm so proud of this group. I'm very proud of this group.
Coach, was there anything about Sacred Heart's pressure that was different than anything you've seen this season?
Not really. I just thought that we were just a little unsettled there and just a little rushed. Of course, Gilvin on the top of that makes it a little tough because she's got some length, and then Triniti is very, very athletic, reading passing lanes and things of that sort. But we prepared for it. Once we got settled down, I thought we did a much better job of taking care of the basketball.
For Kiyah, Jeff Lightsey says, what will you remember most about this season?
been able to play with that team in there. Oh my
God. LynKaylah, obviously a lot of emotions for everybody. What will you remember from this whole experience?
How we grew as a team and how we came back from all the injuries and we got here.
Obviously a lot of emotions, Coach. You expect that, I'm sure, from your ladies because of how hard they played. Just you kind of echo their memories of the kind of locker room you have.
I have an outstanding locker room. I have outstanding leaders. I have an outstanding captain here to my left. And this young lady missed all of last season with an ACL injury, had a setback, fought hard to get back, had her best games in the postseason. So what you're seeing up here is authentic and genuine from both of these young ladies. And that's what makes that locker room special. That's what makes our program special. And when we're able to get to the top of this mountain, we're going to bring these young ladies back and make sure they get a piece of it.
Okay, well, thank you all so much.
Thank y'all.